Hey everyone, hello and welcome to my channel. I am Ruth Venom if this is your first time here, and hello to my returning viewers. Having an amazing day. It is almost the end of January. Yes, it's almost February, which means Valentine's Day is coming up. So I didn't know if I wanted to do this video, but if there's somebody out there that's struggling or thinking about starting their journey, I want to be able to help them. So in today's video, it's going to be part one. I'm going to do videos like every other week on my progress, but it's going to be pretty much like a weight loss vlog, progress, journey, whatever you want to call it. And I know that sometimes when talking about weight loss, it can be like, for some people it can be very uncomfortable. You know, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to, sometimes it's just really personal to people and they're not really open about it, but then some people are really open about it. And if you're struggling with it, if you're just thinking about starting your journey or whatever your reason, if you want to lose weight, I just want to be able to, give you advice and, have you guys be on my journey with me. If you guys want to start your journey with me, that's perfectly fine. Or if you just want to watch just for the heck of it, that's fine too. So this is not my first weight loss journey, as you would say. Oh, I don't want to call it a weight loss journey. I want to call it more of a new lifestyle journey. So I first started when I gave birth to my daughter. I gained a lot of weight when pregnant, as it always happens, unfortunately. And then I was doing good for a while. And then I started having struggles with it. And then it got back on track again. And then in September, well, a little bit before September during quarantine, I was like, screw it. Like, I'm gonna have fun. I don't care about like my weight. Like, everyone's locked away, so who cares? And while I was still working during quarantine, because I was considered as an essential worker, I unfortunately, I had an accident at work and I injured my back to the point where I wasn't able to do like anything until now. So, I was able to like move and stuff, but I didn't want to risk injuring my back until I started my physical therapy to like help get my strength back. Ever since, my back is now doing better. It's not all the way healed, but since my back is getting better, I want to get on it because I have gained about since my back injury, I've gained about 15 to 20 pounds. And if you have like a back or injury, even gaining it's not really considered a whole lot of weight, but you can still feel it like in your back. And I don't know, it feels like ever since I gained the weight, I haven't emotionally been myself, if that makes sense. For me, when I gain weight, it really starts messing with my emotions and everything. I start feeling really down on my energy, and it's just not fun. So lost this much weight in a month, yada yada yada. It doesn't work like that. Not in a healthy way. You want to lose weight in the most healthiest way, because it will affect you. Because I messed up one of the times I messed up, it was bad. Because, to be honest, straight out, if, obviously, if you're working on stuff, you won't start seeing, results within, 2 to 3 weeks. Because it takes your body time to start, losing weight and stuff and start seeing the results. But if people are telling you that they lost, 10 plus pounds in a month, obviously that isn't healthy. And I went down that path once, and I wanted to get thin. This is when I was going through my weight loss journey. I was seeing progress, and I was like, you know what, being selfish, I was like, I want to see results, and I want to see, a lot. So what I did, which was stupid, was I started eating 500 calories a day. No, literally, 500 calories a day, while doing insanity workouts twice a day. And doing weightlifting. And yeah, it was fun at first. I hate to say that, but to be honest, like, I was like, yeah, like, I'm seeing, like, me, like, shredding all this weight, like, I feel good. Yeah, at first, like, the first couple of weeks, you're gonna feel not the difference, but slowly starting getting into that, I can feel myself, you know, losing energy really fast. Like, it was tough, and I started noticing that my hair was thinning, and I was, like, not thinking of anything of it. So I went to the doctors, and they're like, because this went on for, like, a few months, like, a good few months. I was only eating, like, 500 calories plus doing, like, insanity workouts, like, twice a day and working, like, long shifts. It will take a toll on your body, and if you do it long enough, because, like, what the doctor told me, like, that's, like, pretty much anorexia, pretty much. Like, you're pretty much starving your body, and you're using all your sources to work out, because your body needs at least, like, 1,200 calories just to survive and keep your organs, like, you know, working, keeping your body, everything alive for you to work, to be malfunction. And, you know, I was stupid. I was, like, probably, like, 22. Well, not that young. Like, probably, like, 24 when that was going on. And, like, people, like, it was bad. Like, I lost weight so fast. Like, my cheeks were, like, very, like, you know, like, when someone's, like, under the influence of drugs and they get, like, really skinny and, like, their cheekbones start getting really hollow. Mine was like that. Like, my arms were, like, starting to get, like, stick bone. My legs were starting to get stick bone. And I remember, like, the thing that really hit me back to reality was that one day I got out of the shower and I can literally see all my ribs, like, starting from, like, my collar, like, they're not that bad now, but, like, this was, like, bone pick. You can see, like, the whole, like, shoulder bone right here. You can see, like, you know how, like, your chest bone is? Like, you can see all the chest bones going from the side. You can see, like, all, like, my whole rib cage and chest bone. And I think that's when it really hit me, like, I need to stop it, because this ain't healthy. You know, yeah, it's gonna suck going back to the way I did, because I'm gonna, you know, dry sleep, probably gain, like, 5 pounds, but that's my fault, and I really don't want anybody else to go through that, because ever since I did that, I now have to be on, like, iron pills, because I messed up my iron deficiency so bad with it. And I have to take B12 vitamins too. So when people are saying, yeah, it's not that big deal, like how they say that they lost so much weight in a short period of time, it's because they didn't do it healthy. And I'm just going to be, like, really flat out and blunt with it. Like, that's not the way you want to go. And I don't want to feel like I'm, like, lecturing you, but from somebody that has done it. I mean, even before that, I've always had, like, I've had eating disorders in the past, and I didn't think, you know, when doing it that it was going to trigger it, but it triggered it. And you do it, and it happens so fast, and you don't realize what you're doing, but it's so unhealthy, and I really don't want anyone to do that, because it can cause life, you know, continuous problems, and it sucks, to be honest. It really sucks. Things I just want to say, like, flat out, like, please don't do that to yourself. Like, give it some time. I know, even, you know, sometimes it gets to me, like, sometimes when I start eating healthy again, you know, right now, because I started this Sunday. I gave Saturday was my last day to get every, like, hurrah, like, whatever I wanted to eat out and over with. And I started Sunday, and I know it's going to happen the first week. It's still, like, a struggling week. Like, the first week is, sometimes people, like, start eating, like, healthy right away. For me, the first week is still kind of, like, the struggling ground, you know, like, trying to get out of those eating habits and start transitioning into the new lifestyle. So, obviously, you're not going to see results within the first week. I'll probably start seeing results within, like, probably the third week, probably, because I can't go really intense like I used to, because my back's still healing. So I will probably just be sticking to cardio. which if you're looking for a good cardio, I would recommend, if you really want to do Insanity. I've done Insanity. I even own like the discs. And I think once I get back how I was, I definitely probably will start doing Insanity. But I also like, let me pull it up real quick. I really enjoy Chloe Ting. She's a YouTuber. She like does like all these fitness programs for free, which is like really nice and helpful. And I've seen really great results with her program. So I would highly suggest, you know, you go check her out. Maybe, you know, just give it a try. If you don't like it, you know, then you don't. But I would say she's definitely helped me a lot with weight loss, so I would definitely recommend her and her YouTube channel and videos. Seeing, like, if you don't see progress right away, please, 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 just please, I beg you, just like give it some time for your body to start adjusting, and I promise you will see results. What I would say, what I use as before I work out, I drink the C4 Sport pre-workout. And this stuff is amazing. I've been using it for like 4 years. Like, this stuff's amazing. But I will say that if you're kind of like me and you drink coffee and you start getting the shakes after a while, after drinking coffee, even just like 1 cup of coffee, I would say start with half a cup, like half a spoon. It comes with like a little spoon server. Just do half a cup. And if that doesn't get you going, then just like do a little bit. But this stuff I highly recommend. They always have like these flavors are so good. This one's the blue raspberry. My favorite is the watermelon, and it's so, so good. And then if you're looking for like BCAAs, which are just like to help keep your muscles like hydrated, I always fill this up in the morning with water. Take it with me to keep me hydrated. I drink it after a workout, during workout. This stuff right here, this is the brand I really like. And they also have really good flavors. This one's about like 20 bucks. Same with like the C4. And this lasts me pretty decent. Sometimes I don't use it every day, but I try to. But yeah, this will definitely this will also help your like muscles recovery, keep you hydrated and all that. So yeah, if you are wanting to work out, I'd say maybe look into I wouldn't say you have to, but you know, maybe look into it when you get further along in your journey. And then definitely, I would recommend after, you know, working out, even if it's just cardio, I always do a protein shake. Either ones, you know, find the protein, like whatever protein you like, but always make sure they don't have a high, like, sugar, you know, percentage in it, because I have noticed that, like, some, like, protein powders like to hide a lot of sugar in their, like, formulas, and sometimes, like, they look like, okay, so, for example, like, they'll have, like, the really, like, advertising, like, protein container. This one, you have to order online, and it says for women, but I mean, when my dad would be hungry and he didn't want to make a meal, he'd always drink it and he would always feel full. But, you know, just always like check like the nutrition value facts, and you'll be shocked to see, like, when you look at sugars, like this one's like 1 gram, but like if you're not careful, like sometimes they'll say like 19 grams and you're like, what the hell, like that's, like, I wouldn't recommend that. Like, a little bit sugar's fine, but not, like, a whole lot. Because there's, like, really no point of drinking. If you're trying to, like, be healthy and all that and get fit, to drink a protein powder that has, like, really high sugars in it, you know? One of the things I would say to recommend to invest in would be, like, a measuring tape like this. If you're into, like, wanting to, like, measure your arms, your waist, your hips, just to, like, keep track of, like, your progress. I always like weigh and like measure myself once a week, and that's usually on my cheat day. Like, a cheat meal day is also really good. So I'll before I have my cheat meal, I'll always weigh myself and weigh and measure myself, just so I can see, like, where are my weaknesses, if I'm meeting my expectations of what I wanted to reach. And also, what might be really tricky for people is setting the bar too high. So let's say, like, depending on how, like, often you want to check your weight, let's say if it's like every 2 weeks or a week. If it's a week, don't be like, oh, I want to lose like 5 pounds in a week, because if you don't reach that goal, it can, like, make you not want to be on your journey anymore. So please don't do that. I always try to lose, like, at least 1 to 2 pounds a week. But I would definitely say, like, keep track. Also, invest in a good scale. If you have a scale, like a basic scale, that's fine. But I, like, have one of those, like, advanced, scales that tell you, like, how much you weigh, how much fat percentage you have, water, muscle, bone, like that. It's not a have to, but it is nice to have that, just so you can see, like, that little bit more information about yourself. I'm not here to judge. Like, I want to be able to help anybody. If you ever, want to ask a question, just feel free to leave a comment and I'll answer to my best ability I can. I really, like, because, I want to be able to build, like, a community, a safe place for people, and I'm non-judgmental. I'm not a judgment person, because, everyone has flaws and stuff, and I just want, at least for somebody in this world to have, like, a comfortable place if they have not found that. I want, just for anyone in general, like, I want my channel to be a safe place for people to express their feelings. If they have a bad day, I don't mind whoever leaving a comment. Like, I'll respond back. Like, I just want this place to be, like, a happy, fun channel where we can all come together, all that fun stuff. But I do ask, like, if you're just here to, like, troll my channel and, start attacking people if they're, like, talking about, like, their personal stuff, like, I'm gonna automatically, like, boot you out. Because one thing I hate, like, this might sound really judgmental after saying I'm not judgmental, but the thing that really gets underneath my skin is when you have your YouTube channels, right? Where, like, people literally will, like, find people on TikTok, Instagram, like, all these other, like, social media sites, and start, like, talking down on them about their weight. And you know how much infuriates me? That makes me so mad. Like, I'm just boiling thinking about it, because number one, you don't know what's going on in, their personal life. You don't know their story, so why are you judging them on their weight? Number two, their weight is none of their freaking business, so who cares? Like, it's their body, it's their life. That's how I think of it. And I think that people are just so cruel, and they will literally make, like, YouTube videos, like, literally bashing people about their weight, and I don't think that's okay. Like, and you want to talk about body positivity, you want to talk about uplifting people, then stop attacking people about their freaking weight. And people be like, oh, I'm not that mean. Like, yeah, I get it. Like, sometimes people say things and they don't realize it. That's one thing. Like, I think we all do it sometimes. Like, we, or have done it before, where, we haven't, like, really processed what we're saying. But if you are making videos literally, like, attacking people that you don't even freaking know, and you're, what I'm saying? Like, you're finding these people on social media, and you're literally putting them in a video, and you're talking about them. They don't even know you, but you have this audacity to find random people and bash them on a social platform. And that's so messed up. Like, it's unreal, and how, like, people just want to be so rude. Like, it's disgusting. But I want this to be a channel where, like, everyone's accepted, and I'm not gonna judge. Like, I'm not. But anyways, yeah, so I think you know, like I said, this is gonna be my first week just to like talk about a little bit on my journey, and I'll be like posting, you know, a video every other week. So for my starting weight, what I'm gonna start out with, sorry, I'm like reading like my little notepad. When I weighed myself on Sunday, I was 151.2 pounds. And a lot of people might be like, oh, well, you don't weigh that much. But, you know, I just want to lose like 20 to 15 pounds and just like get a little bit muscular, not too muscular, but just be like in a more healthy lifestyle. I do have the advanced, you know, I almost said logo, scale. I have the advanced scale. So my fat percentage was at 24.8. My water weight was at 54.3. Muscle 35.5. And bone mass, which is kind of important to pay attention because sometimes your bone mass can go down for multiple reasons. Mine was 4.4, but mine used to be at 4.8. So I don't know, maybe it's just like really weird, but for a while I've been at 4.4. So maybe I need to start like drinking, well, not drinking, taking like, you know, calcium medication and stuff. So if you're kind of curious to know, because everyone's body's different, especially at what weight you're going to be starting off with, I would recommend using the tdcalculator.net. So what you do, you'll go to the website and you'll, you know, put in your gender, your age, your weight, your height, and then your activity level and calculate. So for instance, to maintain like your body weight, if let's say you're happy with it, you don't want to lose weight. So it's just to help you all in general. So for me at 151, for me to maintain my body in the weight I am right now, I'd have to eat 2,004 calories per day. So I don't know if you can see it, but it will like tell you like what your body actually needs to like function, just like your brain and everything. And then for like the light, that's just to like maintain your body. And then I'll say like your ideal weight, all that stuff. And then let's see. Yeah, I'll say like it'll show you like options for maintenance, cutting, and bulking. So if you want to bulk, then you need to start taking in 2,504 calories, and they'll give you an option for like moderate carb, low carb, high carb. And then for like cutting, for me, it'd be 1,504 calories a day. And then I just like, it's just to like to help you kind of like help you out if you're kind of like still new to it. Also, I'm starting to get back into tracking my calories, which might help you at first if you don't like really know like how much you're eating and all that. And you just want to make sure, because let me trust you, if I don't like enter in my stuff, I will like eat a whole lot and I'll just overeat, which I use my FitnessPal, which so far I haven't like had any problems with it. It is free, so that's always a plus. I also, if you guys do want to know, like, what I eat and stuff, you can, I would say just leave a comment, and in my next video, like, I'll give you some, like, ideas on what I eat. So if you're, like, having problems thinking of stuff, you know, at least I can give you some ideas. I would say definitely protein bars. I like why did I say drinking? I'm, like, really tired. Sorry. When I go to work for lunch, I do like to eat like an apple. Sometimes if I have like an Atkins shakes, I like Atkins shakes for like if I'm in a hurry in the morning, or if I, you know, want to bring something just in case if I'm hungry at work, I'll bring like one of those like little pre-made shakes. A protein bar. I can, if you're interested in knowing those protein bars, in my next video, I can let you know. Let's see. You know, just like stuff like that. If you always have like a question to ask, always feel free to ask it. Like, I don't mind getting asked questions and answering them. Like, I actually like answering, like, getting, you know, questions asked. So, yeah, like I said, I just want this, you know, to be a start to my journey. And if you guys are going to be along for the ride or want to go on this ride with me, you're absolutely free to enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.